What The Rock is cooking this time is the emotion. It is a story, and it is the idea of an opportunity, and I'm in. I watched the documentary. I like Dwayne anyway. I like Dwayne's story anyway. The fact that he still has a chip on his shoulder about certain things, I learned a little more about that. I learned a little more about Danny Garcia. I didn't realize they were married back in the day. Anybody realize that part? These two were married back in the day and have a kid together, and now they are friends. And they've decided to go into business together. And Danny Garcia is a really interesting story in her own right. But the XFL, it entertained me over the weekend. It gave me a couple stories to watch. Just like, if for nothing else, it gives us stuff like the A.J. McCarron moment. So A.J. McCarron in St. Louis, they go to San Antonio, and they're down late, 15-3. And then the XFL rules took over. They score it. They score a touchdown, make it 15-9. They go for 3 and make it 15-12. Then they take the option to go 4th and 15. They convert it. He throws a nice 18-yard out. They go down the field and score. They win the game 18-15. And after the game, Zay, his 3 sons come on the field with him, and he's getting emotional talking about it. And it's like
A.J. McCarron?
Yes. And
Fam, you went to Bama.
And he's there with that smoking hot wife of his.
Hell no.
It was a great moment.
Hell no, he ain't get emotional.
He did. It was a great moment.
Bro.
His 6-year-old, he said, has been Googling him but had never seen him actually play. So it was important for him to play in front of the family. I bought into it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good moment.
Oh, my gosh. Look, you already won with the baddie wife that you got on your arm. You won there.
Nice.
Yeah, she is very nice. I remember Brent Mussenberger going crazy on her during the national championship game or whatever game that was when they showed her in the crowd. But come on, bro. We can't be week 1, XFL. You're getting emotional from these bogus-ass rules. You're up. You're down by 15-3 with 1:30, and you come back and win, and you getting emotional?
You got to come back win. No? Wow. All right. I was trying to set up the emotion, and Zay's clowning on it. So there you go. There was that. Some other
oh, my goodness.
Some other names you may want to pay attention to or laugh at.
How soft are we now? Are we that soft? Like, let's realize where we're at, AJ. Like, we're trying to get back in the league. Ain't no way I'm getting you on my roster. If you're trying to get back in the league, you can't get in the league now. I need a quarterback with some toughness. If you're breaking down, if the kids are coming on the field week 1, XFL, and you're breaking down over a bogus-ass comeback win from the most bogus-ass rules ever, it's fun. Yes, it's fun, but you don't be breaking down. Please don't. The kids on the field hugging you and stuff, thinking like you won the Super Bowl. Good grief, man. That's tough, Chad. That's tough.
All righty. Arlington and Houston both won over the weekend. In case you care, San Antonio is the one that lost to A.J. McCarron, and they've got a Thursday game, a Saturday game, and a couple of Sunday games this week. Also on the crap bag front, Tiger did apologize for the tampon stunt with Justin Thomas. He said he was sorry if anyone was offended, that the joke landed the way it was supposed to between them, but if everybody else was offended once they saw what it was, that he was sorry about that. He didn't really go any further into it than that.
Yeah, we knew he would have to.
Yeah,
we knew it was coming.
Unfortunately.
2023 Tiger can't do it.
No, he did. Yeah, he's going to have to, and hopefully everybody can kind of move on there. I did have a weird question, though, for you ladies out there. If you're on a golf course with another woman and you outdrive her, what's the joke? How do you joke with her about outdriving her? If you smash it 3 bills and she hits it like 250, what's your joke? Do you still make a joke? And is it still kind of a rip on femininity joke, or is it different? Just let me know. Let me know for you big time female golfers. I want to know what that joke is. And what happens if you outdrive a man? What do you do then? What's the joke? Do you still make a joke that references?
That's a good question.
Like, I don't know. I'd love to know, though. So if you're a big-time female golfer and you're just, you're striping it right down the middle and smashing it by everybody, tell me what your joke is. I'd love to know. I would love to know.
Yeah, because I know a lot of women could probably drive further than I can.
Oh, tons can outdrive me. I drive like 220. I think the longest drive I've ever hit was 250, and it involved a downhill slope and wind. Seriously. I don't think I've ever driven farther than that.
I have such bad hips. Like, trying to just get my body to turn to where you get a nice pure swing.
Right.
That can't happen for me. So
you're not
just by that is a struggle.
Yeah. I would love to know. I would love to know about that. Somebody texted, Zay is a robot.
What do you mean?
LOL, and Zay is a hater is another one of the texts.
Look, I got a good pop lock if you mean robot like that, but I'm just saying, y'all, it's XFL. Come on, the kids on the field.
Yeah.
15, you're down 15-3 and you win the game with a minute 30. That's amazing.
Was it a minute 30 left?
Maybe a minute 50.
It was a crazy,
it was a minute
comeback.
30. A minute 30.
Was it a minute 30? Okay.
15-3.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where those rules, I did wonder, watching that as a football fan, was that too extreme for you as a football fan? When you watch that, you go, well, wait a second. If you're down that with a minute 30, shouldn't you be done? But I liked the moment of, you know what, defense, stop the play from the 10, and then stop an 18-yard out route. You let A.J. McCarron and Ricky Proehl's kid, by the way, that's how old I am now. That's Ricky Proehl's child that caught both of those passes. And then he caught the touchdown to win the game and went crazy, and he hugged his dad, and I thought it was a good moment. Zay obviously would have laughed at them and mocked them for having human emotions, but I thought it was a nice little moment, even though I was rooting for San Antonio. So there you go. It is just me and one of our listeners apparently watching the XFL.